You're probably seeing the title of this video, and if you follow me and you're subscribed and you saw the post I posted on the 14th, you're probably like, how did we get here again? Why are we here again? The answer to that question is, I have absolutely, deeply no clue. Hello, welcome back, Lucas Resties, to another video. Here we are again, trying to get out of the slump. I thought finishing A Good Girl's Guide to Murder and being so invested into that I was reading it while cooking it meant that I was out of my slump. Apparently not. I have barely read this week. Like, I've listened to Spark of the Everflame, but it's been like background noise because it's a reread, and I already know what's going on in that book. But I feel like I need another reread. And you know what? I was already planning on doing this reread, but now that I'm sitting here looking at this book, I think I'm about to reread A Curious Beginning. Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm in another reread. I need something. I don't know what I could reread right now that will get me out of this funk that I'm in. Okay, like I don't know. I don't know what will do it, but something needs to do it because I want to read. I'm missing reading, but I just nothing. Not even all the books I have from the library. I have like books over there that I could freaking read. Do any of them sound entertaining? Absolutely not. I'm stuck. I'm stuck and don't know what to do. I fear this is bad. I fear luck has run out. I fear that I don't even know what I could possibly reread right now that would just take me out of the slump. I don't even think the Crow Prince could do it right now. And that's my favorite series of all time. I don't know. I don't. I literally posted a TikTok saying I need some recommendations for the most raunchiest, nastiest smut because I feel like smut is a good way to get out of a slump. I don't know, guys. You're coming along with me. I'm reading The Boyfriend by Frida McFadden. I'm like 40 or so pages into that. I'm also listening to Spark of the Everflame on audio right now. I have the audiobook going. I am on page 156 of this. I've been listening to it, like I said, in the background. But like, I don't know. I don't know. But I think I also want to try and reread A Curious Beginning. Back in March when I read this, I said that I was going to reread it once I got my physical copy and annotate it because it was just so good and I enjoyed it. I have to do that. Not because I'm not in the mood for it, but just because I don't know. I don't know. It's my birthday month and I wanted to read galore. We're almost halfway through the month and I think I've read 5 books. And a couple of those have been manga. I'm in the trenches. I'm deep in the trenches, and we need to bring ourselves out of the trenches. So what I'm about to do is I'm about to go edit the video that I need to upload tomorrow, and then the rest of the night I'm freaking reading. Tomorrow I can be as tired as I want at work because it's Friday, and I let myself stay up and treat myself on Thursdays because Fridays are usually my lighter, easier days. But even if they're not, I still let myself stay up because I want to. So yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna start this tonight per se, but we have the tabs. I've created my ancestor system. I've done that a couple weeks ago. So now it's time to dive deep. It's time to commit to getting out of this slump because I don't know what's going on. I need it to be fixed. Please. I shouldn't be here. I know I shouldn't. We're here anyways, so let's go. Slump's obsession. This series, I need book one. I want book one. I'm buying them as I read them, but read those books. Read them. They have it. I came in here for this. I want a physical copy of this book because I loved it so much. I didn't know this was over here. I walked right past it. How long is this? Oh, this one's long too. I always try to get a start of a series and two continuations of series, but I don't know. They barely have anything that I came in here looking for. I need to get this. I also want to get this because this is like top priority in a just white book to read. I just don't know, guys. I don't know. Hello, besties. I've just gone back home after my almost 8 hours out today. So, but let's do my haul from what I got from Barnes, although you already saw some of it. And you got my commentary to go with it. I hope you enjoyed that. I was like, I talk a lot when I'm book shopping, so I'm gonna put my mic on. And so I put my mic on. I brought it with me and put my mic on. When my mom said we were gonna stop at, oh my god, why can I not? Okay. When my mom said we were going to Barnes, I was like, I'm gonna bring my mic so that way they can hear me talk. I always get a bookmark. Whenever I shop in person at Barnes, I always get a bookmark. Here's the bookmark. I got this one. It says you fell asleep here. This is literally me. I'll be reading and I'll put the book down like on my chest or beside me and I will literally fall asleep in the book. Yeah, this felt too close to home to not walk out of the store with. So we can add it to my cup of bookmarks that I'm just gathering over there. I did have one of my other dogs tear up one of my bookmarks, but it's fine. It wasn't my favorite one of all of them. It was my dog related one. It was like happiness is being cuddled up with the dog in a good book. But it's fine. I'm not upset about it. I got Jade War. I went to the Christmas. I went into the store looking for Bonded by Thorns, Jade War, and Fallen Stars. Those were going to be the 3 books that I got. They did not have Fallen Stars. I probably could have asked if they had any copies in the back and gotten it, but maybe this is my sign that I shouldn't read it yet and I should reread Television Bodies and then separate myself a little bit and then go with Fallen Stars. I don't know what that's saying, but it's saying something if it wasn't in the store when I went. And they had plenty of copies of Heavenly Bodies. But I digress. So I got Jade Ward, which is one of the books I went in there for. This was literally the last copy on the shelf when I pulled it off. So I was super happy that they had this. I did think about getting the Father Night and Defend the Dawn, which the paperback copies of those stunning. And if you know me, I love a good paperback. My mom's like, I love hardbacks. I was like, you want my mom? I digress. Target One acquired. This is a sequel to Jade City. I usually don't buy sequels, but because I've already read the first two books in this, I thought why not already just have them on my shelves, waiting for the audiobooks. Because I think I'm gonna do an immersive read this time around with the audiobooks. Because I've heard the audiobooks for these are really good. So I have Jade City on hold. It'll get to me at some point, and I'll put this on hold once I have Jade City, like I'm listening to Jade City. But yes, have this. Cannot wait. And probably in the midst of reading this, I will order Jade Legacy. And then I also got Mate. If you know anything about me, I always try to go into Barnes and Noble getting two sequels and one like beginning of a series, just because I feel that makes sense in my brain. I read like the first all the first books of a series on my iPad, so then I have to buy like trophy copies. But I read Bride in April, yeah, in April, so I have to get Mate because I was like, this only feels right. I had to find a replacement copy for what Fallen Stars was going to be, and I decided on May. I really don't know anything about this besides just following our female FMC's best friend in this one. But yeah. But yeah, this seems like it's going to be good. I feel like it's going to be a lot of push and pull, kind of like with Bride, but I enjoyed it Bride, so I'm excited for this. And then the other Target that I acquired was Bonded by Thorns. I first didn't see it. I like walked completely past it and searched for this on the shelves, but then I found it. It's with the romance books. I don't know why it's. I mean, it's a fantasy romance, and Bloom picked it up, so I guess that's why it would have been with the romance because Bloom picked this up. But this is technically a fantasy romance, but it has like romance marketed on the back, but it's fine. I really enjoyed this, so I knew I needed to have the physical books. I'm eventually gonna have all of them. I'm gonna catch up eventually. There are 5 books out. I think book 6 comes out soon too, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know. Don't quote me on that. All I know is there are 5 books out, so I have a lot to read because book 2, this is like 400 pages on my iPad. It's 500 pages in the physical form, which probably makes that Woven by Go, the sequel to this, 600 pages in paperback form. This is also so floppy. I love floppy paperbacks, and this is the epitome of a floppy paperback. Like, but yes, I got this. It's now time to reorganize my shelves because I have no clue where I'm going to put these because I am technically running out of room on my shelves. I definitely do need to invest in getting another bookshelf, like a Billy bookshelf, like at least one for now. uh Slowly start building up a Billy bookshelf. I want one big one, maybe 2 big ones, and a skinny one to go in my room. Kind of right here, kind of in this area right here, this L right here. It could be really cool. I now own, with these 3 purchases, I now own 130 books, which is wild. Saying it out loud is kind of wild. And I know people own like triple, quadruple that, but like me having a physical library of 130 books is kind of baffling. I have not read a single page since I started this blog. I have not read in days. So, with that being said, this is due back at the library in 3 days. I'm actually quite enjoying the audiobook of this. I'm listening to it at like 2 point something speed, so I'm going to turn the audiobook while I reorganize my shelves so I can fit these 3 books on there, especially because these two are both kind of chunky. Like, this is over 500, this is like 600. It's almost 600. The last page of this is page 487. With all the extra stuff in it, it's over 600, but just barely. But yes, gotta figure out how to put all of these on the shelves, especially this one because this one has to go somewhere by itself. Whereas I can fit these in next to the first books, but I don't know where. Like it's, yeah, I don't know. We're gonna figure it out together. So have technically already recorded this clip. That's nobody's business but my own. Thank you very much. Hi, besties. How are we doing? How are we feeling? Please play with her. Please play with your sister before I go insane. Thank you. Hi, besties. I have updates. So, we've done a lot of reading. We've done a crap ton of reading. I finished 3 books in the last 24 hours. And, I don't want to sound like a broken record or anything because being case in point, uh, bring evidence piece number one to the forefront. Yeah, her, yeah, past, Emerson, him, her, they, them, everything in between were wrong. But me right now in this moment, I'm feeling like I am coming out of the trenches, coming from deep down below, coming back up to the surface, and entering my reading era again. So no one's gonna celebrate with me. Cool, great. You all suck. So that being said, I have read a lot. I've read a lot. I finished Book of the Everflame last night. Sure did. Have a really fun time with it. We'll be buddy reading book two with my best friend, who inspired me to read it because she was like, I want to read it. I want to read it. I don't want to read it. I was like, I really don't want to read it because I reread it last year around this, like a couple months ago around this time, like last year in like February. I reread it, gave it 2 stars. I found DM insufferable. I didn't like it, and I gave it 2 stars. And I didn't plan on I planned on continuing, but it wasn't on my priority list by any means necessary. But because I love her so dearly, and because she was like, "Well, I read this book because you didn't want to read it by yourself," I said, "Fine, we can read it," and I really enjoyed it. She loves to immersive read, so she is always listening to an audiobook and immersive reading. I've grown to love immersive reading. I do it a lot now. It's my favorite thing to read, favorite way to read, really. But I also use audiobooks for like when I'm cleaning and stuff like that. I'm still taking in the information that is being said, especially now that I have my AirPods back. Oh, maybe it's over. It's game over for everybody. I will be listening to audiobooks day in, day out, all day, every day. Finished that last night. I gave it 3 stars this time. We'll be continuing it. I have Glow of the Everflame sitting on my bedside table now, waiting for me to pick it up because May is supposed to be the month I'm supposed to be reading sequels. I think I've read one sequel this month, and I started in April. So that brings me to my next point. I read volume 5 of One Piece last night. That's continuing a series. It's a manga series, but it's still continuing the series, and I plan on reading volume 6 tonight or either tomorrow. So we can't be upset. But also last night I started Twisted Lies by Anna Wong. Yeah, no, I'm upset. Like my children are communicating, but I have no clue what they're saying. Anyways, I started Twisted Lies last night. This is gonna break me in some way because this is the end of the Twisted series. And if you've been here for a while, you've seen me anywhere else besides YouTube, you will know that I have been reading this series since like 2022, 2023, somewhere in there. And I'm finally reading the last book in the series. A couple years too late. I no, I don't fear. The fandom is still very much alive because I get the occasional Twisted series TikTok when I'm scrolling. So this it's not over, but like it's over for me for the first time, and I'm kind of upset. This will be the mm, third book series that I finished this year. Kind of crazy. I've only finished 3 book series this year, and we're about to go into mid-year content coming up in like mid-June is when I really start diving into my mid-year content of what I have read, every series I'm in the middle of, how many series I have continued, finished, started, all of that. DNF, all of that is coming up for a video that I need to do. So like it's looking pretty bad right now. I'm not gonna lie, looking pretty bad right now. But I'm hoping by the time the video actually comes around and filming, I will have continued on or finished at least another like 2 to 3 series, and this being included in that 2 to 3 series, maybe even 4 to 5 series. Because if I'm being honest with you, there's a couple book series that I am currently reading where I literally only have one book to catch up or finish in. It's mind boggling to me too, besties. But I said what I said. I'm gonna try my best. I literally need to read The Atlas Complex, literally last book. I need to read The Lotus Empire, last book. I need to read Oathbound, caught up. Like it's disappointing. Mate, I could read Mate. I have that now. Like there's so many that I could just catch up on if I really tried. But I digress. That's not what we're gonna talk about. Started this actually really enjoying it. I do know this is fake dating, stalker, something like that. I feel like there's more to the story based on something that Christian said at the end of chapter 2. Yeah, something he said at the end of chapter 2 has me like, there's something deeper going on here. I need to know what it is. So I did that. Listen, hear me out. Hear me out, besties. So you know how last video, the end of the video, I was like, I'm DNFing face off. I haven't thought about it once. It's boring. I don't like it. So I finished it. The clip you have of me sitting next to a white wall, gushing over a book, that was me reading Face Off. No, you heard me. No, you heard me. You heard me right. I did say I finished Face Off today. I did. And you know what? I liked it. Who is he? I liked it. I liked it. I liked it. I liked it. Okay, I'm done. I'm sorry. I know that was a lot. That was a lot. That was insane. That was kind of a bit much, but I liked it. I'm giving it 4 stars, and I'm going to continue on in the series. This is making me look really bad because this is another series that I have started. So, listen, I can explain. I have an explanation. Do I though? No, I have an explanation. Yeah, I can't think of anything. So with that being said, I did read it. I finished it. I will be continuing on with it because I just had so much fun. And I'm next book is following Piper and Liam, I think, and it's gonna be like a grumpy sunshine kind of moment, maybe. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But I'm gonna read that. Sure am. Am I back in my trashy hockey romance era? Maybe, maybe not. We'll see what happens. So yeah, I've done a lot of reading. And like I said, I don't want to jinx it, but I feel as if I'm becoming a new person and I'm coming out of my reading slump. I am starting a new audiobook. I'm going to clean up a little bit in here because I did reorganize. I will show you around my room and show you how I reorganized. Be like, hey, this was there, this was there, this was. Yeah, you can already see how my bookshelf is over here and I'm on my couch. And my bed's right there. This was not like this. Previously, this was not. It didn't look like this. You could only tell a little bit of a difference just sitting here because my window was also here. And last time you saw my couch, it was on a wall. So, and my bed was by the window. Yeah, that's yeah. I didn't finish cleaning up in here because having 2 dogs can be a little aggravating. But I love them to death. Malabug. Both of their heads turning at me is scary. The way she stopped moving and the way she's intently staring at me. Come here. You wanna come here too? Come here. Come here. Okay. Can you stop? Can you let your sister up here? Come here, guys. Come here. Can you sit? Sit. Now let your sister come up here. Come here. These are my literal children. I literally call them sisters. Okay, thank you. I love you too. Do I get kisses from you too, Nala? Yeah, okay. Okay. Anyways, my children. If you're new here, you're like so lost. And you know what? That's fine. But yeah, that's it. That's all I have that video on. I've done a lot of reading. Started a book, finished 2 books, 3 books. I finished reading manga. I finished 2 books of manga. Started another one. I'm about to start another one. I think I'm cutting out my slump. I said it, but I really shouldn't because I could be jinxing myself. But Yeah, that's it up and after you. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna do that because I need to clean and it's already like 8 o'clock. It's already like 8:30. I wasted my way in the bathroom for a while. We don't need to go into details about that one. So hasta la vista until next time. What's that in Spanish? I don't know. Until next time, besties. Welcome to the end of the vlog. I have recorded a video. I recorded the intro to my next video, and I am now recording the outro for this video. I don't know in which order these videos are gonna go up. I don't know if we're gonna see the summer TBR video I just filmed first, or if we're gonna see this video first. It's probably going to be the summer TBR video first on Sunday, the 24th, and then you're seeing this on the 27th, a day after my birthday. So wish me happy birthday. I'm now officially 22 when you're seeing this. Okay, we make my birthday a big deal in this house because of some past stuff. I talk about it in my summer TBR video. I talk about it in some video, whether it be the next video you're seeing after this, which is my birthday celebration, like a bookish video, ultimate book video, whatever it is. But I digress. I'm gonna have a vlog here because I have started my next vlog to celebrate my birthday and all things me and bookish. I'm out of my reading slump. I can fully say that. I did finish City of Ashes. Finish City of Ashes last night. My plan was to literally finish it last night, and I did exactly that. I finished it last night, ate this up. I gave it a solid 4 star, my favorite out of the two so far. People call this book like slow. I think it's better than book one. I feel like book one dragged a bit, whereas with this one, we were always into something, and I like that. I need that, and I have already placed book three on hold at the library, so it should be coming in soon. Hopefully, maybe the audiobook is still available when that happens, but if not, I will just eyeball read it. I don't really mind doing whichever. This was just available on Libby, and I had the physical book, and I was like, I'm gonna start this, and I don't regret it. So yeah, I'm making my way through this. I wasn't expecting myself to fly through this the way I am and read this one this month. I was actually gonna probably wait a little bit, but I had it from the library, and I was like, I might as well. So I may get through more of this than I'm thinking that I'm going to get through this year, which would not be a problem at all because my plan was to originally just try to finish the Mortal Instruments and the Clockwork Angel series by the time the new series came out. But with the way that I'm reading these so far, I fear I could get further. And honestly, I'm gonna do this with more of my series. Like reading this so soon after, not even so soon, but reading this kind of back to back with City of Bones just made me realize how much it helps to read series closer together than like months apart. And I need to do that more. We're working on it. It's a work in progress. But with that being said, I also finished in this vlog. I don't know where the book is. Spark of the Everflame. But I was listening to that audiobook with you guys. Had so much fun with that one. Really freaking enjoyed it. Like I was, yeah, it did have me kind of shocked that I enjoyed it as much as I did. I did give it a solid 3.5, and I have book two sitting over there waiting for me to pick up as one of my sequels to pick up soon because I need to pick it up soon. Like I said, I want to get better about continuing series. I also picked up a book that I DNF'd in part one of this video vlog series, mini vlog series that I had going on, um, which was shocking because I wasn't expecting to pick it back up so soon, which was Space Off by Chelsea Carto, which is the first book in the DC Star series. Wasn't expecting to pick that up. Picked it up, ended up really liking it, so much so that I'm like anticipating book two and have put on my TBR for my summer TBR, which you've already seen if you're subscribed and following along with my videos and whatever or not. But yeah, no, I'm out of my slump. I'm fully out of my slump and I'm so ready to read. So with that being said, I'm gonna end this video here. Thank you for coming along with me and struggling to read. It did take me a couple days to try and get back into reading, but now that I'm back in it, I'm in it and I don't want to get out. So with that being said, I will see you guys in the next one. I hope you have a great day, evening, night, morning, afternoon, and whatever part of the world you are having it in. I hope you guys like this. Hopefully I don't get into another slump, but if I do, I will be doing this again to kind of bring you along with me as I try to get out of the slump. We all hit them sometimes. It is okay. I'm just glad this one didn't last 6 months. Down below, as always, Goodreads, Fable, and Instagram for you to check out if you would like. And so with that being said, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.